Hello, everyone. Welcome to Life Wisdom, a place where we share stories, lessons, and perspectives to help you live a calmer, more meaningful life. Let's take a moment to reflect and enjoy today's message together. Faith helps us overcome hardships. Today, let's explore a deeply meaningful topic, one that brings tremendous strength to our spirit and helps us endure life's storms. That topic is faith, the inner belief that helps us overcome hardships. In every person's journey, there are moments of struggle, exhaustion, and even despair, times when we feel like giving up. It might be a failure at work, heartbreak in relationships, or sudden life events that cast everything into darkness. Yet, there is an invisible source of strength that quietly supports us, helping us stand tall and keep moving forward. And that source is faith. Faith can be compared to a lamp shining through the darkest night, or an anchor that holds us steady against life's raging storms. Whether it is faith in ourselves, faith in those around us, or faith in a greater purpose, faith is always the driving force that pushes us through adversity. Now, let's dive deeper into its power and meaning. 1. What is faith? Faith is not just mere optimism or shallow hope. It is a firm state of mind, the conviction that we can overcome obstacles, or the assurance that better outcomes will arrive even when the present feels uncertain and dark. Faith is like a seed planted in the soul. It must be watered with patience, nourished by daily efforts, and protected from doubt. Over time, that seed can grow into a vast forest of strength, shielding us from storms and giving us courage to keep walking. Without faith, life feels aimless. People easily give up when they encounter their first difficulty. But with faith, we walk more steadily, knowing that although the path is not easy, it is still worth traveling. 2. Why is faith so important in hard times? Hardship is a part of life that no one can escape. We all experience loss, failure, or despair at some point. Yet the difference between those who collapse and those who rise again lies in one thing: faith. With faith, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. With faith, we try one more time, even after repeated failures. With faith, we turn setbacks into lessons and pain into strength. On the other hand, when we lose faith, we quickly surrender, telling ourselves that nothing is worth the effort. In reality, it is not hardship itself that defeats us, but the loss of faith that makes us powerless. Hardship is like a test, and faith is the answer. Those who keep their faith, no matter how many times they are challenged, will always find a way forward. 3. Faith in yourself, the foundation of strength. If you don't believe in yourself, who else will? Self-faith is the root of all strength. It doesn't mean you are guaranteed success. It means you believe in your ability to learn, to rise after failure, and to grow stronger over time. Remember, no one is born talented or successful overnight. Everyone starts from zero. The difference lies in believing you will improve step by step. For example, Thomas Edison failed more than 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Without faith in himself, could he have persevered that long? Or take Michael Jordan, cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of quitting, he believed he could become better. That faith pushed him to practice relentlessly, and eventually, he became one of the greatest players in history. 4. Faith from others, the power of encouragement. There are moments when we are exhausted and ready to give up. In those times, faith from others becomes a powerful source of strength, a word of encouragement, a pat on the shoulder, a look of trust. These small gestures can ignite our own faith again. Parents who believe in their children, teachers who believe in their students, friends who believe in each other. That belief is contagious, and when someone believes in us, we begin to believe in ourselves too. Think back to a time when someone told you, "I know you can do it." That simple phrase may have changed your entire path. 5. Faith in something greater than yourself. Beyond personal belief and support from loved ones, many people draw strength from faith in a greater value, whether it is a life purpose, a dream, a spiritual belief, or simply the desire to serve others. When we believe we are living for something bigger than ourselves, hardships become easier to bear. Because the struggle is no longer just about us, it becomes part of a meaningful mission. For example, during the pandemic, countless doctors and nurses worked tirelessly despite risks and exhaustion. Their strength came not only from faith in their skills, but also from faith in humanity. the belief that saving lives mattered. That faith kept them going day after day. 6. Faith and perseverance, an inseparable pair. Faith is like a flame, and perseverance is the fuel that keeps it burning. With faith but no perseverance, we quit at the first obstacle. With perseverance but no faith, we drag ourselves forward with no sense of purpose. Only when faith and perseverance walk hand in hand can we endure hardship fully. Imagine a mountain climber. Faith is the reason they begin the climb, but perseverance is the step-by-step effort that carries them to the peak. Without one or the other, the journey would be impossible. Number 7. How to maintain faith during adversity. Keeping faith is never easy, especially when everything seems to go wrong, but it can be strengthened with practice. Focus on small achievements. Every little progress proves you are moving forward. Learn from failure. Failure is not the end, but valuable data for the next attempt. Seek inspiration. Read books, listen to motivational stories, or spend time with positive people. Practice gratitude. Gratitude reveals the blessings you already have, which reinforces hope and faith. Remind yourself of your why. Every time you want to give up, recall the reason you began. 8. Real-life examples of faith in action. History is full of people who overcame incredible challenges through faith. Nick Vujicic, born without arms and legs, but through faith, he became a world-renowned motivational speaker, inspiring millions. Oprah Winfrey, who endured poverty and abuse in childhood, but faith helped her rise to become the queen of media. J.K. Rowling, rejected by publishers dozens of times before Harry Potter changed the world of literature. Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years in prison, yet his faith in freedom and justice never wavered, and he transformed a nation. These stories show us that hardship can never extinguish dreams as long as faith remains alive. 9. Faith and happiness. Faith not only helps us survive tough times, but it also brings happiness. People with faith tend to be more optimistic, less stressed, and mentally healthier. They see life not as a string of misfortunes, but as a journey of growth. Faith allows them to hope, and hope itself opens the door to joy. 10. Conclusion. Faith is not something we are born with. It must be nurtured through experiences, failures, and resilience. When we hold on to faith, no difficulty is too great. Faith doesn't erase challenges, but it gives us the strength to walk through them. So in this ever-changing world, always remember, believe in yourself, believe in those who walk beside you, believe in your dreams and your purpose. Because as long as there is faith, there will always be hope. And with hope, we will always find a way to overcome life's hardships. Thank you for listening. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share to spread positivity. See you in the next video on Life Wisdom.